Hi, welcome to health class. When you come in each time, you may see something like this on the board, and it's going to tell you what we're doing today. So for the first class, after taking attendance, we'll do icebreakers. I'll hand out course requirements and folders if you need a folder, and then we'll go over the course requirements, and lastly, if we have time, we'll get into our new LMS, which is a learning management system called Canvas, and take our introduction quiz. Welcome to health class. A little bit about me. My name's Mrs. Zaplicki. Most of the kids call me Mrs. C or just Zaplicki. I graduated from Upper Dauphin in 1995. Then I went to East Stroudsburg University where I received my degree in health and physical education. Played rugby there all the time I was there, and then also played for another about 5 years in local women's clubs. So after I got pretty beat up for many years, I decided to stop playing, and now to keep in shape, I like to run 5Ks and just try to train for those. So I'm pretty busy. I have a 3-year-old little guy right there and a 2-year-old, and then I have my middle schooler and my high schooler. So with 4 kids, I'm pretty busy. What we're going to learn, we're going to cover all the dimensions of health and wellness. We'll get through that the first day or two. Then we're going to cover factors that impact our health and wellness as we become an adult. So we're going to look at things that just don't impact us right this very moment, but may impact us in the future. And lastly, we're going to look at, with each of these units, how our decisions impact the health of those around us, good and bad. So as we're making decisions, sometimes we only think about ourselves, but I'm going to try to encourage you to think about those around you. The units we're going to cover are right here. Hoover and I arm wrestled for the units. We had 10 total units we needed to cover. He took 5 and I took 5. So when you have Health and Wellness 2, you will get the other 5. And so we are going to go over growth and development, which has a lot to do with body systems, and then sex ed, which is our reproductive health, diseases, family and social health, alcohol, tobacco, and drugs, and then safety and injury prevention. Next, required materials and grading. Every class you come, you need your health folder. You need to designate one folder just for your health materials. You need to try to keep it organized, and you need to keep up with your notes. Your folder will be graded at the end of every quarter, and it is a good portion of your grade. You also need to bring something to write with. I have extra when you walk in the door, but if you don't have something to write with, that is the first thing you need to take care of. If you don't have your folder, that is the next thing you need to take care of. You may bring an electronic device, such as a smartphone, iPad, laptop, whatever you would prefer. But please make sure, if you do have something that's a laptop or a tablet, that it is cleared with Mr. Hatfield. But I do allow devices, such as smartphones, used for access to Canvas and other apps. You also probably want to bring some earbuds, because we will watch a lot of videos, and I do not allow you to have the sound up for the videos. You need to use earbuds or headphones. I have some in my classroom, but people do like to bring their own. Grading. Grading is 50% of our grade is what's going on in the health room, and 50% is what's going on in the gym. And then that equals your final grades. When you look in PowerSchool, each assignment is designated as either a health or a PE/wellness assignment. They are put into 2 separate pots, and then let's say you have an 80% with all your health stuff and you have 100% with all your PE wellness stuff. You bring those 2 grades together, that's a 90% when you average them together. So PowerSchool does all the math for me. I just put the grades in and it shoots out your final grade. If you have a question about how this works, let me know. Health class, what do you need to do? Well, we have lots of classwork. In fact, a large portion of it is what you're going to do in class. There is some homework, there are quizzes, there are tests, and there are some big projects. Especially as we keep going, it turns into more projects. Lastly, class procedures. These are pretty standard. You need to be on time and ready. Bring your required materials to every class. You need to be respectful to other people and not have offensive language. You need to use proper terminology. And so that would mean the vocab words that we're using, those are the terms that we're expecting you to use. If you need to go anywhere, sign out your agenda to leave, and then also don't forget to sign out at the desk. There's a sign out sheet there. One person is out at a time, so if you are kind of taking a long time, you may not be the one that I allow to go all the time because you're taking too long. So please hurry back. If you're absent, it is your job to get your missed work right away, and I don't take any late homework. Projects can be turned in late, but it is 10% off per day. So 3 days late, the highest you can get on that is a 70%. Parents will be contacted as needed, and that is if you're doing something awesome or you're doing something not so awesome. So please make sure you want those good reports going home, not the negative ones. Grades are updated on Thursdays, and that's with all your classes. So please, especially if you're an athlete and you're trying to be eligible, always check your grades on Thursday. All school rules do apply in my classroom, and the big thing is have fun. This class really is all about you.